Hey Rangers, today I want to talk about adventure stories, but realistic adventures that could really happen. Some take place present day, some may be from the past, or some may even be from the future. So today you can always go into Sora or Access 360 and do a search for adventure and see what comes up. But I want to feature four different authors that I think might be of interest. The first one is an author named Will Hobbs, Hobbs. And Will Hobbs writes a lot of different adventure stories. They take place either on the Rio Grande, or whitewater rafting on the Colorado River in the Whitewaters, or maybe in the forests or in the Canada wilds, the Canadian wilds. You can see, for example, far north, there is an airplane out in Canada. Most of these, not all, but most of these are present day. Wildman Island, about someone who ends up shipwrecked on an island. River Thunder, which is also a whitewater rafting story. So, Will Hobbs, if you want an outdoor survival kind of adventure, you might want to check out Will Hobbs, Hobbs. Another author is Gary Paulsen, Paulsen, Paulsen. Now, he writes a lot of different books. Some of them are adventures, some of them are funny books, different things like that. What I want to talk about today are his adventures. He has an adventure about a boy named Brian, which starts off with Hatchet. It's a survival story. And there are several stories about Brian after that. He's in the Canadian wilds for 54 days after a plane crash leaves him stranded. And there's Hatchet, the river, Brian's hunt, a lot of books about Brian. They're very exciting survival stories. They also have books about a fellow named Tuckett. Mr. Tuckett, call me Francis Tuckett, Tuckett's Home, Tuckett's Ride. These take place in on the Oregon Trail, so back in the 1800s when people were going west. And these are also very exciting with the dangers that Tuckett encounters and the different survival stories that we have there. So those are two, Gary Paulsen and Will Hobbs. Another one is the Little House on the Prairie series. They're written by Laura Ingalls Wilder, Wilder. What's neat about these stories are Laura Ingalls Wilder was a real person, and she was a member of a pioneer family. And these books go through her almost her entire life, starting when she's very young with her family as they travel in the West, as they farm, as they have to move because of different reasons, and as they help make a town. They're very good. Laura Ingalls Wilder, the first one is Little House in the Big Woods, and so you can check that out. And they are based on a true story. The last one I want to talk about is Sky Jumpers. Sky Jumpers is science fiction, but it could really happen. We have a girl named Hope who lives in a town where everyone is an inventor, and they have invented an antibiotic that is curing a disease. And she's not much of an inventor. She would rather go on adventures. And when bandits come to town and steal all of their antibiotics, she and her friends go chasing after them through the snow, through the poisonous gas that the bombs from World War III have left. This story takes place after World War III is over. So that is also kind of a survival story, but also just a really good adventure. So if you are interested in any of these adventure stories, check them out. If not, and you want an adventure, go into one of the ebook places and type in adventure and see what you find. But whatever you do, keep reading.